Nnamdi Kanu now. Yeah, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My people, once again, this is an update all the way from Abuja. Abuja is on fire. I must tell you, Abuja is on fire. You know, Nigerian government think by arresting people, they can subdue the voice of truth. They don't want to hear the truth. The truth is bitter in their ears. They hate the truth. They hate to know. Protest is our right. It's our constitutional right. It's the constitutional right of the citizens to protest when they think that the government is not doing things right. It's our constitutional right to demand for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is our duty to demand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria government should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for once. Let this government start to obey their own law. Let them begin to obey their own law. Let Nigerian government respect and obey their own law. Let them stop flaunting their own law. Stop defaulting its own law. Respect your constitution. Respect the rights of the citizens. Respect human rights. Let the rule of law be allowed to prevail in a country called Nigeria. Let the international communities come to the aid of Nigerian citizens. We are being held hostage. Nigerian government is holding the Nigerians, holding the citizens hostage. Let them free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot be negotiating with bandits, terrorist groups and gangs. They cannot be negotiating with men armed to the teeth. They cannot be compromising their own system, expecting every other person to obey the law. Let Nigerian government release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigerian government, enough is enough. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has overstayed in the custody. He has overstayed in the DSS custody. Let him be released. Freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot be going state to state, negotiating with bandits. Nigerian government, they said they don't negotiate with terrorists. But now, they are negotiating with armed terrorists, armed bandits, groups and gangs. To the teeth, they are negotiating with them while holding an innocent man, a man whose offense can be said to be self-determination, which is a constitutional right, which is his own constitutional right under Nigerian constitution. Self-determination is not a crime. Under international law, self-determination is not a crime. Under UN Charter, self-determination is not a crime. Under African and human rights laws, self-determination is not a crime. It's not against the law for one to advocate for his own freedom. It's not against the law for any person to campaign for his own freedom, for the freedom of his own people. Let Nigerian government stop victimizing the innocent citizens. Let them stop victimizing us. Enough of all this victimization, enough of all this humiliation, enough of all this oppression of the wicked in Nigeria. Let the international community see what is going on in Nigeria. Freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's all we demand. That's all we ask for. You cannot be negotiating with terrorists. Tinubu administration, Tinubu leadership, Tinubu cannot continue to negotiate with bandits, negotiate with terrorists, armed terrorists that are armed to the teeth while holding a man that is holding only microphone. It is against the law. You cannot be compromising your own system, expecting others to keep the law. Respect your own law. A competent court of the land has set this man free and acquitted him 2022, October 2022. A competent court of Nigeria has set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. Let them for once respect their own laws. Nigerian government, respect your own laws. I am happy the way things is happening. I am happy the way it is going on, what is going on in Abuja. By arresting or shooting tear gas, it's not enough to deter people. It's not enough to subdue the voice of the innocent people. It's not enough to subdue the voice of truth. No matter how they try, no matter how they oppress, the voice of truth must be heard. Truth must be spoken. Only truth can set us free. Until we begin to speak the truth to this nation, this corruption and impunity can never end, can never stop. This rate of impunity going on in Nigeria can never come to an end until we begin to speak with one voice. If you're in Nigeria today and you are thinking Mazi Nnamdi is an Igbo man, should be continue to be held captive, should continue to remain in detention. Why seeing that Nigerian government are negotiating with terrorist groups and gangs, and you are saying that Mazi Nnamdi should remain in custody? I pray that that thing you wish for Mazi Nnamdi will come for you. If all of us keep quiet, it means there is nobody. It means we are fools. We are not fools. They have played with us enough. They have played with our intelligence enough. You cannot be negotiating with bandits. You cannot be negotiating with terrorists. You cannot be negotiating with armed terrorists. Why keeping innocent man hostage? Why keeping innocent man in your prison, in your custody, under solitary confinement? You cannot. It is not done. Respect your laws. Let Nigerian government begin to respect their own laws. Respect your laws, respect international laws, respect treaties, respect constitutional laws, respect your own constitution, obey rule of law, equity, fairness and justice. Let it for once prevail in Nigeria. Let equity, fairness and justice for once prevail in this country. Let this country do what is right. Let the government do what is right. Stop intimidating and oppressing the citizens. Stop intimidating and oppressing the citizens of this country. Stop silencing our voice. Our voice must be heard. We must speak. Let the world hear our voice. Nigerian government is persecuting its own citizens. Nigerian government is oppressing its own citizens. Nigerian government is trying by all means to silence our voice. They don't want us to speak. They don't want to hear our voice. They are imprisoning truth every day. God bless you. Share the video, let the world see. Share the video, let the world see. Free Mazi Nnamdi. Let Mazi Nnamdi.
Mazi!